Did you know the average professional leaves $10,000 to $15,000 on the table when accepting a job offer, all because of a single conversation that either they're unprepared for or they're too excited to have? At HMS Career Coaching, we help our clients consistently negotiate 10% or 15% above the initial offer using this framework that I'm going to share with you today. I'm really passionate about negotiating, so I'm probably going to have a few videos about this, and you can comment below for more information if I don't answer your question in the videos. Last quarter, for instance, we had a client, David, who received an offer of 85,000, and using the method below that I'm going to talk about, he successfully negotiated a final package of 95.5, so that's 10,500 more than the initial offer. And he didn't create tension with his new employer, and it wasn't just luck or exceptional circumstances. This is a strategic plan that anybody could implement. So the problem is that most people approach salary negotiation reactively. They receive an offer and they feel immediate pressure to respond, and they're relieved to get the job. And there's sort of a fear potentially that if they don't take it, they might lose it. So they don't make counter offers with proper leverage. So this approach leaves thousands of dollars on the table and can also damage your long-term earning potential because typically future raises build on this initial salary figure. So the solution is a few steps. The first one is pre-negotiation research. So before you reach the offer stage, gather important market data. Here's the foundation. You want to research salary ranges from multiple platforms like Glassdoor, Salary.com, LinkedIn Salary, and then connect with 3 to 5 professionals who have similar roles to the one you're considering for realistic compensation insights. Then you can compile industry-specific reports on compensation trends in general. And you want to document exact figures for base salaries, bonuses, benefits, and stock options if those are relevant. When you have this data in hand, you want to get 3 key numbers prepared for yourself. Your walk away number, so the absolute minimum that you'd accept, your target, what you realistically aim for, and then your aspiration. That's your best case scenario where you'd be jumping for joy. Step 2 is to articulate your value. When the initial offer comes in, resist the urge to respond immediately. Instead, take time and express genuine appreciation, but ask for some time to consider the offer properly. Most people expect this. During that time, you want to prepare your value articulation document. So here's the overview. You want to determine the specific problems that you will solve for the company, what your unique expertise is that you're bringing that other candidates who didn't get the offer likely don't have, quantifiable achievements from your past that demonstrate your impact and support your rationale, and market data that supports the desired compensation range. This information is either gathered from step 1 that I just went over, or you've been also learning about this throughout the interview when you've been preparing to talk about your achievements. This isn't about why you need more money, and this is really important. It's about why you're worth it to the company specifically. One client used this approach to justify a $12,000 increase by just highlighting specialized experience that would eliminate the need for external consultants they were using. So step 3 is the collaborative negotiation framework. So you want to use what we call the collaborative bridge approach. First, you want to begin by expressing your excitement about the role and the company. And then you want to present your research, but in a way that's informative and like you're sharing, not like you are about to make big demands. And you want to approach it with phrases like, how can we work together rather than I need? So focus on the total package too, not just the base salary. Have specific trade-offs in mind if they can't meet your certain requests. For example, I'm thrilled for this opportunity to join your team. Based on my research and the value I'll be bringing in these specific areas, similar roles are typically compensated at a figure. I'm wondering if we could work together to bring this offer closer to that market range, whether through the base salary or through other aspects of the compensation package. When one client's potential employer wouldn't budge on the base salary, she negotiated an extra week of vacation, professional development stipends, and a 6-month performance review with a guaranteed salary adjustment based on achievements. So this actually resulted in a value that was higher than her original request. Okay, so closing is that you want to give them time to consider it and know that it's a negotiation. So the reason you have the aspirational figure is you might need to ask for more than your realistic target, give them time to consider it. They'll probably come back with a little bit higher than the original, and there'll be one more chance for negotiating. So the difference between accepting the first offer and negotiating effectively can mean thousands of dollars over even just a few years of your career. So it isn't about being aggressive or difficult. It's about collaborating and establishing fair compensation for the value you provide. In today's employment landscape, if you're not getting paid what you think you deserve, you're going to leave the company, and that's not good for anybody. So negotiating now helps you, and it does help the employer. If you want a detailed guide about implementing this framework, drop me a note below and I will send it to you. If you're approaching a job offer or an interview and want personalized coaching, click below to book a strategy session with us. Our negotiation specialists have helped hundreds of professionals. And if you like these tips, I hope you'll hit subscribe for more actionable career strategies. We're really passionate about what we do, helping people with their careers. And I hope you found value in this video about negotiation. Thank you.